It is time. I'm so excited. So excited. This week has been fruitful. Ha 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 ha. Oh my gosh. So, I had some bad news to start with. It snowed on Saturday. Boo. I hate snow. It's so cold. But I wouldn't trade it for anything. That means autumn is over. Oh. Oh well. It warmed back up, so we should have a couple weeks left to enjoy the outside, but no more bike rides, no more parks, no more fishing. Oh, I'll just have to do stuff inside. Gives me excuses to read more, which I need to do. I gotta pick up. I have a list. I have a couple books on Audible. The Picture of Dorian Gray. I have some works by H.P. Lovecraft, and I have one other. Jean Eerie? Is that? It's something like that. I can't remember what's exactly called, but that one. Those are my 3 books. Oh, I also need to finish Gulliver's Travels. I put that off way too far. I also need to read Crime and Punishment. It's on my shelf right now. That was a gift. And I also need to I need to finish The Three Musketeers, and that's actually a trilogy. I don't know what the second one is, but I have the third one as well, which is The Man in the Iron Mask. And that trilogy is written by Alexandre Dumas, quite possibly the best author in history. He's so good. He's also written The Count of Monte Cristo, which is a fantastic book. It's long though. It's over 1,000 pages. Whew. I recommend the movie. I think there's 2 movies. I haven't seen the old one. I should watch the old one, but I've seen the newer one with I can't remember his name, but Dumbledore plays the actor who plays Dumbledore plays the old man in the cell of Monte Cristo. That one's good. It's a little more. It's way more simplified. Is that the right word? It's far simpler. The plot has been simplified. I like that compared to the book, because there is a lot going on in the book, and Dumas is very detailed. And you can't squeeze that into a 2-hour movie. So they took some creative liberties. And I'll be honest, I think they did pretty good. But of course the book's better. The books are always better. Anyways, I also have some other good news. My peppers. Okay, so it froze out, right? Because it snowed. And I was worried. I had like 30 or 40 more peppers on the bush. And I was so sad because I wasn't going to be able to harvest them. They're all pretty much habaneros. So, I'm like, you know what? Let's move them inside. So I carted my 6 pots of habaneros. There's about two plants in each pot. I carted them inside my bathroom. And now I have an absolute jungle in my bathroom. It's so funny. But because it's warmer in my house, they've started to ripen. And now I've started picking peppers again. Yes. And once they're done, which should take, I don't know, maybe another week, maybe 2 weeks, because I still got like 30 on the vines. But once they're all picked, I can finally make my hot sauce. Yes! It's gonna be so spicy. I can't wait. Also, I just so happen to live in an apartment with an apple tree in the backyard. That's so cool. So I went and picked a bunch of apples, and now I have 4-gallon freezer bags full of apples. Just free apples. That's so cool. And they're good too, they're tasty. I'm gonna make baked apples, And I'm probably going to bake a couple apple pies. Definitely one for Thanksgiving, and probably one for Christmas. That's so fun though. Oh, I can't wait. They're a bit buggy, so when I take them, I have to peel them, and then I cut them up and I check them all for bugs and stuff, and I cut out the stuff that's bad. But they're juicy, they're tasty, and once you cook them, you can't tell the difference. That sounds a little gross, but anyway, it just happens. So I got my fruits are fruiting, and thus my week has been fruitful. Ha ha ha. So I'm excited. I can't wait. I might go out tomorrow and pick some more. I don't know, it's getting cold. It's getting if I do pick some tomorrow, I have to do it tomorrow because it's going to be too late otherwise. So we'll see. Today is October 30th, isn't it? Which means tomorrow's Halloween. Ooh. And this is coincidental, but it also lines up with my fantasy plan. And I was planning on doing my succubus thing tomorrow that I wanted to do. Ooh. That's perfect. That lines up so perfectly. I'm also thinking about doing an absolute goofy trick-or-treat video. We'll see. That one would only be like 5 minutes long. Maybe less. But I'm definitely doing my succubus thing tomorrow. The one that I've been sitting on for the past couple months. I can't wait. I think that's going to be fun. I finished that fishing diorama. I uploaded a video. That's actually one of the better videos. So many people viewed it. It's like in the double digits. That's crazy. Like, I think it had 40 views last time I checked. That's pretty cool. I hope people liked it. It wasn't perfect, but I think that adds to the charm. No, I don't want to rant. No, stop ranting. No, I will not. But it's cute. I did accidentally. So in order to fit it in there, I had to break a bit of the shell of the television. And I didn't realize it at the time, but I actually can't screw the back of the television back onto the front now because I broke apart the attachment points. Oh well. I can just maybe tie some twine around it. Give it some character. Or I can just hot glue it together. If I use hot glue on the corners, I should be able to keep it closed, but still be able to pry it apart if I need to. For like battery changes. Or stuff. But with that, I have to move on to my next project. I'm not really sure what to do. I know Lego's coming out with a new succulent bit. Like they have like a little Venus flytrap, a couple cacti in little pots. That looks super cute. I was thinking about making I'm not sure how big it would be, but it would be kind of like a tiered display. And then there would also be a stream on it. You know how they have like the Japanese style bamboo knockers that fills it up and goes down and goes bonk, you know? I was thinking I was going to be inspired by that and make like some kind of water track. Not really sure how it would work. I have an old pump from a cat waterer thing. So all I have to do now is put pencil to paper and figure it out. Well, I guess I have to somehow acquire the Lego stuff because I'm not exactly sure their sizes. But I've put it on my Christmas list. Maybe I'll get it. I'll be pretty lucky. I also have another thing that I want to do, but I've ran into an issue on that one too. I love Avatar: The Last Airbender. Love that cartoon. And when I was at GameStop, they had a buy one get three free clearance items. That's insane. So I picked up Aang, I picked up Zuko, and I picked up Katara. And I want to make because those were the only three they had. And then I want to make like a wall hanging art of the elements. So you know how like when Uncle Iroh is talking to Zuko and he draws out the elements in the sand? And he's talking about how you have to take principles from all of them to have a balanced life and whatnot. I want to make that drawing, but make it out of like wood or something, and paint it red, green, blue, and probably white, I guess. Then have Zuko in an action pose over fire, Katara over water, Aang over air. But I don't have Toph, and I looked it up. GameStop actually doesn't sell Toph in the brand that I got the other action figures. I'm not sure, and it's not very popular. Obviously, it was on clearance, so I'm not really sure where to find a Toph action figure. And they don't sell Sokka. And even if they did sell Sokka, I'm not really sure how I would implement him into the design. Because what I was intending on doing is have Aang in the middle, because he's the Avatar. Except I realized that I can't do that because then I don't have an airbender for the air slot. And I don't want to do Tenzin because he's not really associated with Toph and Zuko. You know what I mean? Especially since it's their teenage models and not their adult models from The Legend of Korra. Yeah, I'm not sure how to do Sokka. Maybe I could like put a sword behind it and have Sokka at the top or bottom, like standing on the hilt of the sword. A wooden sword, obviously. Or silhouette sword, whatever. I don't know. But I still have to get a Sokka then. Or somehow put a boomerang. I don't know. I first have to get a Toph and then a Sokka, and then I can figure out what to do. I also should draw this up so I don't forget. Because I tend to do that. Yeah. I don't know, that's really it. I'm successfully trying to trick myself. I told myself a long time ago that I need to trick myself into making videos and stuff, and trick myself into thinking it's for as something that brings me joy and whatnot, because I don't want it to feel like a chore. And I think so far it's working, because I was excited all day today to talk to you. So it's working. It's working. I'm so evil. But now I just have to keep it up. I'm so excited for tomorrow. I'll get up at like 7 and make sure I have everything done so then I can do the audio. Oh, I'm excited. Okay, I'll see you later.